it's Shelby, otherwise known as Shelbizleee here on YouTube, and I'm really excited to make today's video because I'm talking about one of my favorite zero waste swaps, the reusable straw. I have a few of my reusable straws right here in my little kangaroo pouch on my overalls today because we're going to be talking about 4 of the most popular alternatives to single-use plastic straws. If you guys didn't know, single-use plastic straws have become a big deal in the media recently. Cities are banning them, restaurants are stopping supplying them, and so I wanted to talk about what options there are for reusable ones instead. We use about 500 million plastic straws every day. That's insane to me, and it's causing a huge issue with plastic in our oceans and hurting our sea life. So we want to avoid single-use plastic straws at all costs. We're going to be talking about 4 options. The stainless steel straw will be one of them, glass will be another, bamboo is another, and then compostable paper straw. And this video is sponsored by an online store called Earth Hero. So it is exactly what it sounds like. They sell a lot of great zero waste swaps. If you guys are in the market for any, whichever straw you're going to pick up after today's video, you can go to the link in the description and pick one up from them. They vet all the companies that they work with through 5 key points that are really important to make sure that those companies are actually sustainable and not greenwashing. They are part of 1% for the planet, which means they donate 1% of all their profits to the planet, bettering the environment, and they also offset all of their carbon emissions. So they are carbon neutral, and they also always package with plastic-free materials. It's awesome. They are giving you guys 15% off with my discount code. So if you're gonna pick up one of these, like I said, make sure you take advantage of that. Okay, so this video is going to be interesting. It's going to be kind of vlog style. I'm gonna test one of these out each per day, film my reaction, and let you know how it goes. And then I think I'm also gonna include some information from my family because I'm only one person. This is going to be my perspective and my preferences, right? But probably all of your preferences are different, and so I wanna make sure we take that into consideration. Let's go ahead and get into it. I'm gonna start with the stainless steel because that's my tried and true. Time for an update. I just got home. It's obviously hot. Like, my face looks red and I have like the red going on here. It's hot. It's hot. Did I mention it's hot? I actually was almost done with my tea hava before I remembered to tell you guys that I'm using my straw. It's a peach green tea. It's pretty good. You don't have to use a straw with something like this, right? You don't have to use a straw to drink this tea. But the reason that I do is because my cousin is a dental hygienist and she was a dental assistant for like 10 years before that. And she always tells me that you should drink anything that's not water, you should drink it with a straw because it's better for your teeth that way. So I've just kind of gotten in the habit of anytime I'm drinking anything but water, and even sometimes with water, I use a straw. It's just my preference. I'm pretty much done with this. Like, it's literally almost empty. Another thing I wanted to hint on really quickly while we're talking about this particular straw is I have a feeling this is the only one long enough to fit in here. So I don't know if all of them would fit down in here to get this. This one comes up all the way up to there. So to get this out, I'm just gonna, I think these are great. Stainless steel, I think it's great. I've always used stainless steel ever since I made my swap. I guess we'll go ahead and hand it off to the next one. Okay guys, today I'm testing out the glass straw, obviously. Using it for a green juice. I did come to Whole Foods to get this juice. I have been doing that recently on Mondays. It's kind of like a little treat myself kind of thing. I have off work on Mondays now. Well, off work. I'm working on YouTube on Mondays now, and I like to come here, get this, and usually stay on my laptop. I did get this green juice, and I have to say, I do really like this straw. I typically carry around my metal one, so I'm used to it making noise against the glass. That's not a big deal for me. This might be my favorite. This is really bringing out my eyeballs, huh? I'm gonna have all of these linked in the description, like I said, but I'm liking it so far. We'll have to evaluate all of them when I'm done, but so far so good. Madison is getting the luxury of my stainless steel straw today. How lucky you are, because I am testing out the bamboo one. I don't taste anything in particular, like I thought I would, but the texture is a little off. It's a little weird. I didn't really get to record myself in the restaurant because I was kind of a small restaurant, and there was someone sitting literally right behind me, and I didn't want to be that weird girl that's like talking to a camera in public. But I did want to say that the bamboo straw wasn't as weird as I kind of expected it to be. I did think it was gonna be like a weird texture and maybe a weird taste, but it wasn't that bad. I think I could use it again, but it doesn't seem like it would get as clean as some of the others. I guess I'll save the rest of what I have to say about it for my direct comparison at the end. Alright guys, time to test out the last one, and it is the paper straw. So these are compostable. The ones that I have are black. I don't know if this was intentional or not, but there are little ribs right here on the straw, if you can see, and it makes them kind of bendable. I don't know, is that meant for positioning? I'm not really sure. I'm trying this one with something really boring. It's just water. Something's weird about the way the water is coming through the straw. Like there's air. Can you hear it? Let me see. Let's get up close and personal. Like I can hear noise, and it like feels aerated. I wonder how long you could keep this in a drink before it got like just too mushy to use. That's what the inside looks like. That's the irony of like using paper straws, because people are saying that they might not last through like a whole drink. They don't last that long. But right now we're using plastic that lasts literally forever and ever for like a few minutes of you to use it. So I don't know, what's the better trade-off, really? The mouthfeel is different, but it's not as bad as I was expecting. Not as bad as those paper straws I had at SeaWorld years and years ago. So that's the last straw. The last straw. That's the last straw that I had to test out. So let me gather my thoughts, and we'll head back, and I will give you guys a direct comparison. Let's go over to that now. Okay guys, I hope that helped you make a decision. Before I let you know which one was my favorite, make sure you leave in the comments which one you think you would like best. I wanted to compare them directly from my favorite to my least favorite, so let's do that. My favorite is probably stainless steel. If you've been watching my channel for a while, you probably already knew that, because stainless steel is the one that I use on a daily basis as of right now. I've actually never tried any of the other ones that we're talking about today other than stainless steel, and it remains my favorite, and I'll tell you the pros and the cons of it. Obviously, the biggest pro about this guy is he is stainless steel, so he is reusable. I think that's great. That's what I like about reusable straws, is they're reusable, because there is obviously one option in this lineup that is not. I also really like this one because it's not breakable, so it's pretty easy to carry, just grab and go, that sort of thing. And it's super easy to clean. The inside has no ridges, it's super, super smooth, and you don't have to worry about bacteria harboring in there. I think as long as you take care of it properly, you don't have to worry about that with this guy. My second favorite, like I said, is over there, but is the glass straw. You guys probably could have guessed that. I actually like that one the best. I would prefer to use a glass straw like in my home. I probably will start using that glass straw on a daily basis in my home. The only reason I don't put that as number one is because it is breakable. It's not something I can take out and about with me, which is when I really need one to be avoiding plastic straws, right? But I also think the glass is super cute and sleek, and I like that one a lot. I'm really glad I tried it. Third place and fourth place is a close runner-up to me, but I think I'd have to give third place to the bamboo stick, the bamboo straw. There are a few reasons why it's coming in third. It is obviously reusable, more so than the next one we're gonna talk about. So I like that about it, but I don't like that there's kind of a woody taste. I don't know if that's something you can get past the longer you use it. That may very well be possible, but I wasn't a fan of the texture either. However, the biggest reason this one is going below the other two is because of how difficult I think it will be to keep this clean. I'm gonna try to get a shot of the inside of this for you guys, but it is not a perfect, sleek, smooth surface in there. And I have a feeling that this could very well harbor bacteria. So I would definitely choose stainless steel or glass over this guy, and that's why he's third. But one more pro for him over the next one. This one is going to be okay for hot liquids because it's thick enough to not burn you. But you shouldn't be drinking things that are too hot to burn you through a straw anyway. Just be careful, guys. And then fourth place obviously is going to be paper. Now this guy's getting fourth place from me because it's not reusable. I think that by using this, we still have a disposable mentality about things. I don't hate these paper straws. I think they could come in handy for restaurant owners. I think if you wanted to swap these out in restaurants for people who need them or who prefer them but they don't bring their own, I think this is a great option. Also think it could be good for like parties and planning because you can get them in custom colors. Maybe if you're having a party and it's pink, you get some pink paper straws and you're good. I'm also glad that it is biodegradable and compostable. That's great, but last place in my book. One pro that I wanted to give to all of these straws is that they are better than single-use plastic. Obviously, all of these are going to be a better option, regardless of if you may be a little bit uncomfortable using one of these straws than you would be a plastic one. It's not worth polluting our planet, our sea life, and toxifying our planet with loads and loads of plastic. These are all better than those. And a con I wanted to give to all of these is they're super awkward to carry. All straws are super awkward to carry, which I think is why some people are not down for it. It's not bad for me because I carry around a backpack, so that's fine. But I can understand why it would be a little weird for some normal people. But I wanted to cut over to what my family thinks of these straws so you can get a perspective other than my own. Let me know in the comments which one was your favorite while you're watching this next part, and I'll see you back here for the outro. What we have here is bamboo, stainless steel, paper, and glass. So you gotta try them all and tell me which one you think is best.
I don't like the way that one feels in my lips. Paper, glass. Bamboo's the worst.
Okay.
Metal, I just don't like the way it feels on my teeth. Like if I was drinking something other than water. Between these two, I'd probably choose the paper just because glass breaks. So I don't want glass shards in my throat cutting me apart. So I'll take the paper one.
Paper straw's your favorite?
Mm-hmm.
I definitely wasn't expecting that from you. I don't even think my dad likes straws. Would you use straws if I gave you one?
No.
He literally takes plastic straws out of his drink at the store and drinks them without the straw. So you don't want to try them because you don't ever use one.
Try it.
Well, then you're lucky.
I'd say I would pick the metal one. I don't like paper. And the glass one wasn't bad. I'm probably in between these two, but I like the metal one better. Because it won't break.
Gotcha.
Glass one's not bad. Metal one's pretty good. What is this?
Paper.
Oh. I like the metal one. The metal one's pretty good.
Okay.
Too small. Too big. Don't like the wood. Stainless steel is just right.
Okay, Goldilocks.
That's what I was going for.
Okay guys, I hope that was super helpful. Again, let me know which one you think you're gonna choose. If you're going to be buying some reusable straws, make sure you check out Earth Hero and use that 15% off with my code Shelbizleee. Use the links in the description. They are affiliate links and I would appreciate if you use them. And remember, until next time, you cannot do all the good that the world needs, but the world needs all the good that you can do. Bye guys.